Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to be working on that area down there and kind of making sure that it looks good, and we'll kind of do what we did in the last episode with this to this area. So I'll put all the buildings in the areas where I want them to go, and we'll sort of figure out where I want things to be, how the road's going to look. So it's going to be just like this, but over there it's going to be a lot more dense because it's going to have a lot more buildings. But I think I just want to kind of get straight into it and then kind of show you what I've done, because it's more of a mess than this area was. Like, this area is going to be a mess. It's going to take a while. So I'll work on that, and then I'll come back, I'll kind of explain what I've done, show you what I've done, and then that'll be this video done. And then in the next video we'll be focusing on that area. So yeah, I'll quickly get this done and then I'll show you it. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so I've currently just moved everything from this side over to this side. And I kind of just wanted to show you kind of the in-between of me kind of starting it and then finishing it, and kind of showing you what I've done. Because what I found last time is I just did it and I didn't kind of show you my thought process behind it. So in this one I wanted to kind of show you my thought process and how chaotic me tidying actually is, because as you can see, it's chaotic. So yeah, this is kind of the area I'm working on right now, but I was thinking, I think I might just work on both areas now because it's not too big, and like I said, a lot of it's going to be going this side and this side's going to be a little bit more empty. But to kind of move some bits to make room here, I've got to put them over here. So I thought I might as well just work on them both now and then do another video at some point about something else. I do have some more videos planned. So that's kind of my plan. So today I did think I was just going to do this, but I think now I'm going to work on this area too and just make them both look really tidy, and then I'll kind of show you again and explain my plans, and we'll go from there. But I don't think it's going to be an easier way to kind of do it, and there's a lot of things I need to move. I'm thinking of moving the Daily Bugle. I'm not sure. It's been there since it's been built, so it hasn't moved from that position since it's been built. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there or not. I can see a lot of the minifigures have been taken out from it. They've been put in other places because I want it to be chaotic, but I feel like the way it is now, if I put all the minifigures there, it kind of makes it really crowded and you can't see some of the nice details on it. So I've kind of taken off some of the minifigures. So you've still got like some of the main points like Dr. Octavius, Spider-Man, Mysterio's there, and so is Green Goblin, but I've taken out some of the other figures and we'll put them in other places. So you have like these kind of scenes and stuff. I haven't done that with Sanctum because with the Sanctum you don't get that many figures anyway, and all of them kind of fit together. So I kind of kept the Sanctum how it is, but the Daily Beagle I haven't. But that set is beautiful. But yeah, I'm working on this area first. I definitely want the garage there. I think it looks really nice there. The biggest thing I don't know about is Diagon Alley. That's the thing I'm struggling with. I think I want to hide it behind some buildings, which means sort of having this area as, I'll kind of do a quick example. So let's try and get a camera angle. So we kind of have Diagon Alley there and here like that. Have it right along the train track like that, and then whoops, just knocked a bit off one of these sets. Just put that back on, and then having, you probably can't see this because I'm literally doing it as I say, but then having these behind there to kind of hide it. That could look really nice. Obviously it creates it's a bit more thicker down here, but then we can kind of use the corner modulars to kind of fix that. So then maybe we bring this. I'm not doing this very well at all. You probably can't see anything right now. Moving this. I keep on breaking things as well. No. Yeah, this is literally how I'm like when I do this. It is harder with one hand. not gonna lie. And then doing that, and then having another modular here to kind of block it off. I feel like that could look really nice, and it kind of hides this area, but you can still see that area. I want to make like a little cul-de-sac maybe, I don't know yet, to make it kind of more compact, but I think that could be a really interesting look, and I'll kind of figure this out, but I do actually really like that, so I think I might go for that. But I'll come back to you sort of once I've done it all. But yeah, that's just kind of a thought process. You can sort of see me kind of moving things around and see what I'm kind of doing. Obviously, I'm doing it with one hand, so it's a bit harder. But yeah, I'll come back to you once I've finished it now. Hopefully all of this mess is going to be sorted. Hopefully these are going to be moved, and hopefully everything looks a lot neater and better. So yeah, I'll quickly do that, get it done, and then I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so we have now finished this area. As you can see, it's completely different. It took a while to kind of get this far. Took about a couple of hours to kind of figure out how things was going to go and stuff. But it's now done. I actually really like it. It's made a lot more room, and I've been able to add in. It's going to allow me to add in more buildings, I think. It is almost full, the area, but I think the way I've done it, I think it makes sense to me. There's still some open gaps, like that gap there and a gap behind there, which I'm not really sure how to fill. If you have any ideas, do let me know. But everything else has a place now, has a home, and I do really like it. And I feel like, especially this area here, feels so much more like a city. It's so tight and so close, and there's just buildings everywhere, which I think just makes so much sense. And I will go around and show you the other kind of areas as well, but I just want to show you the front bit first, because there's some bits you can't see from the other side. So I've got the assembly square here and the sanctum here, and I've done it so this bit is kind of a pedestrian area, and then round that side is where the road is. And I wanted to have I did want to have like the front of the sanctum, that bit here, but I thought in all the movies and stuff, all the that part of the building is always down to a road. So I'm having it along a road, and I think that just looks better. I've got the brick bank behind it, which you'll see later. Then I've got, I'm trying to see what else I can kind of show you from this angle. We've got the police station, which I might be kind of changing to make it kind of compatible with the Mills plates, so it might have a bit of tweaking, but I do like it there. That actually, I think, is the only thing that hasn't moved, just because I really like it where it is. I did try and put it somewhere else, but I really like where it is, and it's allowed me to put the new training centre behind, kind of hidden. It's kind of like one of those things which you can just about see. You can see it the best sort of where I am here, just behind the Ferris wheel. You can kind of see it. You can see it more in person on camera though, I think. But yeah, I think it's kind of, to me now, I feel like it's not a mess, first of all, which is the main thing, but it just feels more complete. And what I like is this area is so open, but then it gets so tight. As soon as you get into the train track, it gets tight. And that's because this area is only tight because of the table, whereas that is all combined in where the track is. And once we get like this level sorted up, all of this is going to move around again, probably apart from the Daily Bugle, because the Daily Bugle I'd actually prefer there, because it's literally bang in the middle. You can see the Daily Bugle from everywhere, and that's what I love. It is right in the middle, and when you walk in now, you used to be able to see it straight away, but now it's like, wow, it's there, and you can kind of see it the best. I'm not sure if it's focusing on it or not. I can't really tell. What if I turn no, you can't do that. I tried to like see if I could move the lights down, but I think that would just make it too dark. But yeah, I'll show you kind of on the other side now and show you all the little bits, because that's where you can properly start seeing it all. So yeah, I'll quickly cut to that and I'll show you the other side. So we're now on the other side of the city. I just crawled underneath the table, and yeah, I'll show you kind of the smaller bits and the bits you couldn't really see. So just go past the Daily Bugle. So down here, we've got a little bit of a road coming into the garage, and then I've got the pet shop, detective's office, and the bank there. I've never really put two corner buildings together, but I really like how it looks actually. And what I do like the most is the two buildings that have the alleyway are actually connecting. So the alleyways do kind of meet up as well. So it keeps it a bit more realistic that you can actually go through the buildings. So say over this side, you can go that side without walking all the way around. You can just cut through there. And I think that just makes so much more sense. And I do really like that sort of thing. You can kind of see it down there. I can't really show you this side, but nothing's really. Actually, I think I'll show you down there as well. But yeah, and then I've got the other part of the pet shop there, the bookshop, and its house there, and obviously Daily Bugle here. And you can just kind of see the exterior of it, but there's nothing much here. Then we've got the main road, and this would end up going off here and going off into the distance, but obviously we don't have a distance. It just cuts off here. But my sort of thing is, obviously Lego is about imagination, and I can't keep this road going forever. I'm not just going to stop it and build a wall and just stop people from going. I want like the imagination, especially down that end as well. Just you drive through and you're driving through to another part of the city, and obviously I could have done that. I can't do that with the train track because the train won't go around otherwise. But there's still that thing of like the train could still be bigger than this, but this is all I can do. But you could imagine how it goes along a lot further and stuff. You could think that. Obviously, I'm not doing that, but the road does go further, and that's kind of what I managed to do. Same with like this building here, the garage. Like you can't actually get into it, but my thought is it's going to take a lot. I'm going to have to move a lot of stuff just to make cars fit through it. So it's easier for me to just be like, they can get through it from somewhere else, and maybe like there's a bridge or something, I don't know. There's another way to get into it, which I haven't built. So yeah, some of it is a bit like imagination and stuff, but I don't mind that. But it does look clever, and people aren't going to notice small details anyway. Then I've got this building, which is not complete. Absolutely not complete. This is my first mock, and I've started it, and it's the hospital. It's done a few changes, this hospital, and this is the best it's looked so far. It wasn't a bigger base plate. I've made it more modular, but it's just nowhere near complete. As you can see, the front's not even complete, the inside's not complete, the second floor's not complete, the third floor's not non-existent, and so is the fourth floor. And there's no interior in it at all. So it's very, very in progress. I will get it done at some point. But yeah, it's just going to take a little while. But I wanted to get it in here now so I can sort of see how it fits. I want it next to the police station. The one thing I don't have is a fire station. I do have a fire station. I haven't put it in here. And at the moment, I don't have the room. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll have to have a think. I will want a fire station at some point. I guess when we get another layer for that in, we're going to have more room, so I could at some point put my fire station down there when it's built. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's the one thing we don't have right now is a fire station. I've got the Home Alone house right here. It will stay here. I'm not going to like change it so it's not snowing. I honestly cannot be bothered to do that. I don't mind that it's snowing there. Then we've got a museum, just because. I just wanted to put it somewhere, and that was the best place it could go. Then we've got Diagon Alley here, which I don't think is actually moved. I think I put it here last time, so it hasn't actually moved, Diagon Alley. I know I said it might go over there, but then when I started doing that, I was thinking, yeah, there's no way I'm going to fit the Diagon Alley there. So I've moved it here for now, which I don't mind. Then we've got a bit more road here, just coming down. I've obviously got the train station there to come into this side. So almost this train station is for this part of the city, that train station is for this part, and then there's also a train station there for the theme park. There's not one for a beach, but it doesn't matter. You can get, I guess it's kind of works with the theme park one, maybe. But yeah, that's kind of everything. Just got some more buildings here just to kind of fill it out. What I've sort of done, which I mean, it's a bit annoying I have to do, but I've put all the modulars as close as I can, and then I've put the city buildings, apart from obviously the police station, in the back because they're a lot smaller. So it's almost kind of like they're small because you're looking at it from a far distance. So if you're over there, you're not going to see these buildings down here if you're looking over there. So it kind of makes it look smaller than they are, which they are small. So that's kind of why I've done them there. Obviously, some buildings like the police station fit really nicely, and they are about the same height as a modular mostly. Whereas for the beach, I used the city buildings as kind of kiosky areas at the beach. But yeah, that is sort of this area done. I've kind of chatted a bit too much. But yeah, I do hope that you enjoy this update on the city, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to sound more energetic in my videos, because I've sometimes I feel like I'm just like mumbling and stuff. So I'm trying to kind of sound more energetic in my videos. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure when the next city video is going to be coming out, because obviously I've done all the planning now, so it's all about kind of getting the small details in. I do have some ideas, but the next video isn't going to be a city video like this. It's going to be a bit of a different video, which I've already got planned and I'm planning on doing soon. So I hope you look forward to that. Please do like the video if you enjoyed it. It does really help me out a lot, and it helps people see the videos. Also, please do subscribe as well, and I hope to see you in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.